Okay, I'm back for my second and final stream tonight. And it is to hopefully finish this. Possibly a short stream. Could possibly be a decent length stream. Depends on how this goes. Now, since I last streamed this, which was after the test run of the final phase, I chipped it. I fought the boss 4 more times, chipped her down. However, the percentage of reaching the boss was only about 50%, which is unacceptable. It was a lot of frustration off stream with this, just to reach those that boss 4 times more. However, on the bright side, those 4 times were all kills. We now have 2,000 out of 7,000 left in the bar. Very hopeful. I can do this tonight. $2,000 of 7,000. So it's one more full chipping kill, and then that would be Last Dance. And again, we are going to try to brute force Last Dance. We are hoping the historical bonuses will once again be enough. Now, considering how streaming this event has been, it is possible this could be the last event I actually stream. Like how the overall analytics for the turnout have been, especially compared to everything else even at times. This might be the last event I stream. We'll see. There just is very little interest for me because I don't do the hardest difficulty, I guess. Or because of how I did it. But it is what it is. At the very least, there is a replay system based on the battle records for each sortie that you can just submit. At least that would be a way to document the event. And I'm sure people have, like, you know, are like saving forever how these maps look or how each sortie went. So anyway, hello Pixel, good to see you again. How you doing? This is the final boss. Here's to hoping I can chip her down. Once you get a full boss kill during the chipping phase, and then the Last Dance phase, get her once and for all and clear this event and move on. So yes, VR chat stuff for VKit. Which will be a focus of the channel for the next 2 weeks. Yeah, Pixel, if you're who I remember you are. Did you ever send me? I believe you still play VR chat if you're the same person I'm thinking of. You can always send me a friend request. I'd love to hang out with you sometime in VR chat. There you go. Same name as everywhere. Otherwise, yeah, I don't want to put you on the spot too much. I think it was you. It was you. I think who played VR chat. So yeah. Or was it someone else who was that? I thought you said you did play VR chat. I remember that was your original username, but I thought you did say you played VR chat. So yeah. Yeah. Well, I have a lot of friends, and all of them are good people. I do go to a lot of places in VR chat, so if you want to try to give it again, you can always go with me. I'll show you around my friends or something, you know. I'll definitely show you around my friends. Would love to see you there. I'm on almost every day in some form at least. Could be several hours. Could be 20 minutes. Who knows? So here we go. Anyway, but it's okay if you don't want to, like, or you could give me your VR chat name. I could add you. I'd definitely love to see you around at some point. But other than that, let's focus back on the task here. We're so close to clearing this. I'm well ahead of time, or at least slightly ahead of schedule. Let's finish this. Oh, my name on there is the same as here. It's Terminaheart. Like I'm Terminaheart on Discord, Terminaheart on Steam, Terminaheart on YouTube, and yes, I export my streams to YouTube. That's really the point of it. Besides locally uploading some videos. So all the streams I've done since like the end of May 2024 are now on my YouTube. Those are saved forever. If you want to see what I've been up to like the last year and a half. I've been up to a lot, I swear. It's just I'm bad at notifying people, so I don't want to like bother people. So yeah, I mean, if people want to come, they'll come. Alright, this is looking good. I have Node Z, despite it being in ring formation, an abyssal O-Torp that is from any ship besides a submarine will do what it wants. Even in fixed ring at Node Z, a Raw class O-Torp does what it wants. Which is a shame because otherwise the fleet doesn't do anything to us. We like kill them easily. I love how that's a parallel. A not fully sparkle combined fleet. Level 1 smoke screen. And we dodge it. It's completely pure RNG. It almost feels like a fixed RNG. I come here with level 3 smoke. Every ship sparkled. And we do get tie-hod. It does happen. Like it just feels like it's pure RNG. This game. Like a fixed RNG percentage. Yeah, I'll check my friend request. I'll go on the site right now and even check. Okay, I'm gonna assume Pixel Heart is you. You're trusted. Okay, you're trusted. Oh, you have 2 worlds? Oh, wow. Hell yeah, you have 2 worlds? Alright. Trusted. Okay, you're trusted. That's fine. Yeah, I accepted. And yeah, we should be friends. I accepted. Yeah, I accepted. This is odd. Alright, good. Yeah, that's weird. I do not want to hit the button again because I don't want to actually accidentally unfriend you when I just friended you. That'd be like fucked up. Because people sometimes do that. So there you go. If you feel like giving the game a shot, I'm on like almost every day in some form. If you feel like you know, visiting me sometime, you know, like if I'm alone or something, just to get acquainted with me. Because there are some times when I'm with a pretty decent amount of people, and Friend Plus or Group Pluses sometimes make me public if they're well moderated. Or sometimes I'm with, like, alone, but usually I'm with, like, maybe a few people. But they're all good people. I trust you. So, yep, glad to have you aboard. Welcome. Looking forward to seeing you. And on my YouTube, and also in my my profile pics on, like, Discord and here, that is my avatar. That is the avatar I main as. Almost all VR chat footage that people have of me is in that avatar. So yeah, and on my YouTube, that's the avatar I most use. So hopefully you like. Now back to business.
Yamato が一番ですか。少し晴れがましいですね。次の回戦もお任せくださいね。私の関西機が活躍したの
？Now, this is the second of 2 air raids in a row, and they're the same fleet. It's Z that's the last thing we gotta dodge. It's okay, it's okay. You guys, it's okay.
Yamato 航空隊発艦を始めてください。航空打撃戦、このヤマトが指揮を取ります。
And I'm sure you still stream, right? I'll give you a shout out. Oh, it's sorry. It's Pixel Emmy. I thought it was Emil. I need because I was in VR chat, it was too much of a pain. I need to remember to shout out Kiyudo Maple. Probably arguably one of my biggest, if not my biggest, support in VR chat. God, he made last stream, my most recent VR chat. He made it, man. It was all him. Why it did so well. No problem. I believe you at least streamed within the last couple of years, so that's good enough. I mean, nobody ever truly quit streaming. People just like, I feel like people eventually just get an itch to maybe do it again in some form. At least make some sort of content, I feel like. Anyway, please, do not choke Z. This is a fixed ring formation battle, even though it's a raw class. This is the same, you know, thing that's been we've been fighting at the air raid nodes, like the 2 in a row we just faced. Please do not choke this. Thank you. That was green tea too. If they did not, if whoever was targeted did not like dodge, oh, it would have been over. That's a green tea. Like, I get green tea so much too for some reason. Like a lot this event. It's been like always pre-boss, let alone the boss. Because I rushed into this when I finally had. Thank you, Yahagi, for the dodge. I really appreciate that. Because I rushed into this, I need to point something out. This fleet is actually different. Mikuma and Junior are out of the fleet. Your eyes do not deceive you. That is 2 Ryuhos. One is the Yasen Ryuho. She's the flagship of Escort. The main Ryuho remains where she is. It's for the crazy spike in air power. Tess is completely muling seaplane fighters. We need the air power. This is all set up for Last Dance. Land-based air support is unchanged. Support Fleet 1 and Support Fleet 2 are also unchanged. Like, I preset this when not streaming. So that when I got a chance to go, we go. Good luck. I hope we saved touch for the boss. I'm pretty sure we did. Get fucked. Sorry, Issei. You're good for the team, though. That's an opening strike. Yeah, get them. Yep. Just wail on her now. That's all we gotta do. Good touch. All the remaining Boy, sex! At night, she does like no damage. I watch. Wait, which Ryuho was that? Was that the night Ryuho or the regular Ryuho? Let me double check this. Oh, it's a regular. The Yasen Ryuho barely does any damage. Drop! Yeah! Ah, finally an Atlanta dupe. Finally. The most sought after light cruiser in the entire game. For good reason. Also the rarest light cruiser in the whole game.
How is everything? 私はアトランタ級防空巡洋艦アトランタ、ブルックリン生まれ。あなた、提督さん?
Boy, I'm sure glad I did a stream tonight. I connected with Emmy.
艦隊が無事帰投しました。よかった。ありがたくいただきます。艦載機の補修も。あ、司令、ハイアン、元気です。さすがに修理しとかないとね。私としたことが。修理しても60は積めないぞ。これでまたみんないいんじゃない？うい？まあそうなる。やっちゃいます。
We are now in Last Dance.
おかしいったら見てらんないったら。
We're gonna have to full sparkle. We cannot take any chances. Oh my god, they definitely need it.
はい、イラコも頑張ります。間宮さんとご一緒できて。
Full mommy rock with us.
イラコ
Do not take any chances.
リラコちゃん大丈夫？さあ頑張りましょうね。
I know. I'm just presetting everything already. I know. Lock your Atlanta.
リラコ光栄です。
Heart lock your dupe Atlanta.
リラコちゃん大丈夫？さあ頑張りまし
So
ょうね。
yeah, hopefully you're all doing well.
間宮さんとご一緒できてリラコ光栄です。
Yeah, if you look at my VR chat profile, I mean, look at all the groups I'm in. That is quite something. Someone told me, dude, like I'm everywhere apparently. Okay. But now it's business. Wait,
サンマ
turn.
サンマ漁支援ですか？了解しました。この旋回
I
ヤマト
know for an absolute fact that is my first ever dupe of her. You would know if you ever you would remember if you ever got a dupe of this. Here we go, cross fingers, this is last dance now. I am hoping this doesn't take too many
作戦
runs.
計画概要をご説明し
It
ます。
really depends on how, particularly the two surface nodes will go. My land base. It just keeps taking it. My land base. My land base planes. Taite-chan. I don't know. This might be my last Kancolle, But the thing is, I mean, I only streamed the events, and streaming this event, streaming it actually went extremely well, all things considered. Like, I went through this in good pace. The fleets were set up. We verified initially Grief for B, but then when I had to go ahead, Zeka and Keaton's comps. They work for any difficulty, not just like speed, not just like, hard. They work for any difficulty. So yeah, here we go. Let's do it. But before we go out,
あ、すみ
now
ません。
here's what I'm gonna do because it's literally 6 in the morning my time because this was a double night of streaming.
絶対大丈夫。 サンマ漁支援ですか？了解し、作戦計画概要をご説明します。
Yeah, you need to do
降壇
something.
作戦、最終作戦海域、作戦要項です。
Here we go. Y'all ready?
戦艦ヤマト、押してまいります。
Same subnode.
敵艦隊発見。ヤマト航空隊発艦を始めてください。航空打撃戦、このヤマトが指揮を執ります。残念だったね。逃がさない。見つけた。艦隊増速。お返しだ。合戦行くぞ。追撃に移行します。全艦突撃。お返しだ。行くぞ。艦載機があれば私だって。見てなさい。
そうか。やはりこれからは航空火力艦の時代だな。
この勝利、僕の力なんて
頑張っているか。
本当に。敵艦隊発見。ヤマト航空
That's
隊
a good
発
sign.
艦を始め
That
てくださ
raw
い。
class does not appear to be damaged, and that
このヤマトが指
is
揮を
a
取りま
fleet
す。
we have faced before.
お返しだ。
Debuff but does not change. But all of this is trying to brute force, last dance, no debuff.
.ヤマトが一番ですか。少し晴れがましいですね。次の回戦もお任せくださいね。私の艦載機が活躍したの
This is like 50-50 for me. Here goes. Ganbare.
敵艦隊発見。ヤマト航空隊発艦を始めてください。航空打撃戦、このヤマトが指揮を取ります。
ヒューガ航空隊発艦始め。
We'll take it. It's about what you can really expect on average from this node.
よく狙って。
A higher level smokescreen might have avoided this.
艦隊増速。合戦。用意で本気の値。行くわ。止めらんないよ。まだまだ進むさ。そうか。それならやるしかないわね。ここで
お返しだ。
沈め。
行くぞ。
ネームシップは伊達じゃないの。よし。
いつ攻撃隊。いっけー。
追撃に移行します。全艦突撃。ふう。逃しはしません。そうか。それならやるしかないわね。ここで沈め。ネームシップは伊達じゃないの。
お返しだ。行くぞ。
からね。艦載機があれば私だって。
よし。いつ攻撃隊。
逃しはしません。言います。ここで矢作突撃する。艦載機があれば私だって。この朝霜にかかってこい。ああ、もうバカばっかだ。来いよ。守れるから。やるわ。守れるから。
そうか。やはりこれからは航空火力艦の時代だな。
別に嬉しくも
最上のや
なんとも。
つも頑張っているか。
いえ、違う。駆逐艦乗りの意地と栄光か。いいものね。もらっておくわ。
Halfway. See, look at that ticker up there. If you haven't heard, event ends in 12 days, 14 hours, 53 minutes.
お返しだ。
Get going.
行くぞ。
ヤマトが一番ですか。少し晴れがましいですね。次の回戦もお任せくださいね。敵艦隊発見。
Alright, we can live with
ヤマ
that.
ト航空隊発
Damn
艦
though,
始めてくだ
it
さい。
is a fairly
航空
hefty
打撃戦、このヤマトが指揮
air
を取りま
raid.
す。
お返しだ。行くぞ。
Now will Node Z cooperate? Or Node Z, whatever you want to call it. However you say the letter Z or Z. The 26th letter of the Roman alphabet.
ヤマトが一番ですか。少し晴れがましいですね。私の関西機が活躍したの？お任せくださいね。
Ah, yes. The land base needs to get its last words. And then there's double Z after that. That is the final boss, and we will be facing her at full form. Cross fingers! Come on, dodge that O-Torp!
敵艦隊発見。ヤマ
Get
ト
the
航
boss
空隊
node.
発艦始めてください。航空打撃戦、このヤマトが指揮を取ります。
ヒューガ航空隊発艦始め。
まるでそうなの。無駄だから。敵を見つけたら負けはしません。艦隊増速合戦用意、やるしかないよね。手じゃないの。
お返しだ。
やっちゃうからね。ヤマトが一番ですか。少し晴れがましいですね。
このヤハ
次の
リが艦
回戦も
隊で一番
お
なの。
任せくださいね。
さあね。意外と
I have bad
嬉しいよね。
news. I have a dupe Terazuki already. This one's going to this one's going to fodder. I'm sorry. If I could like give ships to other players, I would give you the Terazuki to spare her. But alas, I cannot do that. All right, cross fingers. That's a not class. Here it goes. Cross fingers. Wish them luck and me luck. Well, I want to say. Oh, wait. Well, I want to thank everyone for watching the stream playthrough. It was very fun. It was some of the most fun I've had in an event ever. At least that footage exists of. So yeah, I just want to thank you all for watching the event. If you're on easy, let alone casual, just fucking brute force her like this. That's all you gotta do. The historical bonuses were insane. I have never seen them this high in any event ever. This was just, there's no need, there's literally zero reason to do the debuff. Maybe you have to do it on hard, but on medium, you do not need it. As shown on E3, which was the only map I did on normal or medium, whatever you want to call it, or difficulty D, I did not debuff the boss of E3. Basically, the Abyssal Glorious did not debuff her. Faced her at full form. Actually beat her, I think, in a day battle. The historical bonuses were just insane in this event. Like, last dance, literally, it felt like everything became a glass cannon. And we're seeing that again. Oh, gee, isn't that the same? Like, that looks similar compared to last battle with the double damage CG at the beginning. I hope for no technical issues, especially with my ISP, because you know how my ISP gets like once. Okay. I'm gonna shut up and we're gonna enjoy this kill. America, fuck yeah! I should not have said that. Someone's gonna get offended by that. Some of the most fun I've ever had in an event. Oh my god. Hey, welcome to stream. Thanks for coming in and checking this out. If your friends are playing on easy, tell them to just go for it. Do not do the debuff. The historical bonuses are just unbelievably high. They felt high the whole time.
Am I going to disappear again? この光は I kindly request you, my Admiral.
We end with an intrepid drop.
提督、おめでとうございます。全作戦海域の攻略に成功しました。作戦ヤマトが一番ですか。少し晴れがましいですね。
Also, what's really also notable about this event is that this event was the fastest ahead of time I've ever cleared an event. Not only that, but I was basically, ever since the EO started from the very start of Map 4 onwards, this is the first time I was ahead of Gree. This time around, I was actually using Zeka, Mashi, and Keaton's comps. Like, you know, Keaton if there was no Zeka, but they both work together, I'm pretty sure. It was actually me using those comps, and then Gree for V, Gree for B, and I guess anyone else under him, like taking notes, adjusting them for themselves, and go, you know, adapting it, and then just using them. So yeah, I'll stop yapping, and I'll let you all enjoy the moment with me. That's a medal. Oh wow, there are 2 carrier princesses this time, and there was just 1 rock class damaged. Please tell me that's not the symbol. Please tell me that's not the Greek symbol for Sigma. We're definitely picking this. That's for damn sure. I'm hard capped on development materials. What do I even get anything good for easy? Apparently I can build the medium reward. Here we go. Let's see her.
Hi. Essex class 航空母艦6番艦ワスピよ。あなたがアドミラル？いいんじゃない？ I
kindly offer myself to you. Okay, that sounded wrong. Of course she'd be drawing my Shibafu. It's an Essex class. So, yep, we know how CV9, I think it is, Essex, if she's ever put into this game, is going to look. She's going to be a potato. But potatoes are very nice now, so I'm not complaining. Is that the number 18 down there? Or is that the number 6 I see here? Is she CV6 or CV18? Because I see the number 18 down there. It looks like. But it says 6 here. Anyway, when in doubt, just bring your hotel and crush everything. Now, in all fairness, yeah, big reason why I followed the Zeka Keton comps is because I wanted to at least look like how it would be if I was using locks, if I was still on my usual medium. But because of time constraints, because I'm heavily involved in the VR chat community, there's like multiple events this month for the holidays, like particularly the virtual market in VR chat. I had to get this done faster than normal. So I rushed to it as soon as I had the green light. Saw the comps and just went for it. I want to thank everyone who's watched this playthrough, not only live, but the export coming to YouTube. So yeah. We have not done PvP yet. Now, off stream, when I have the chance, I will try to farm for the 2 girls I do not have yet. The girls that I have are this Bismarck Duke I've had for a while, but I didn't do anything with yet. We are gonna pull out Soya. We're gonna put Wasp in. I have 5 out of the 7 new girls you can get from this event. See, look, potato, yeah. So there you go.
任務部隊このワスプが指揮します Ready? 艦隊のみんな準備はいい OK じゃあ行きましょうか
You all get rewarded with we're ending this off with PvP. Okay, F for you 4. I'm gonna give her, you know, I got this plane at least.
Thanks.
We're gonna give her that.
Just keep going. Alright. 試してみるわ
There we go. Let's see how many fleets I can beat. So there. We have Glorious, obviously. I farmed Das. I farmed Kashi. 0.3% chance on wherever I got her from. Some people got her after hundreds of runs, apparently. Obviously, we have Norge. We have Wasp. This leaves Norge, twin sister, whatever her name is. And most importantly, whoever the pre-remodel name of Nosaki is. And apparently she is the most important drop in the event, from what I have heard. I have heard rumors that she is apparent, like how Akashi's an auto repair ship, and something about Asahi as well. She is an auto sparkle ship from what I have been told. Yeah, I will try to farm for her off stream. Don't patronize me, game. I know fucking full well who that is. Don't fucking do this to me, game. I know damn well who that is. So there we go. That's her. Let's try to get her. I have not remodeled my Glorious. I can't figure out what the hell to do with her. Neither can Gree. We still don't know. Gree, for me, is the person I've worked the closest this event with. And ironically, Gree has actually been using kind of my streams, ironically, to fine-tune and study everything. Even though I'm 2 difficulties lower than him. So this time, I was the one helping Gree almost. By verifying and taking the strats. I like this way of doing this event. I want to do it again. I like doing it this way. Go for it. With already comps from the RTAers that were made by the RTAers, and Uzuki deal with it. I'll get rewarded with PvP. Let's see. For watching.
さて、夜か。夜間作戦機で追撃したいところね。Go! Keep attacking!
嘘、マジで、やっば。緊急浮上、急いで。
敵の懐に
肉薄いたします。
やられっか侵略者どもめ。
さーて夜か。夜間作戦機で追撃したいところね。 Go! Keep attacking!
この戦いの勝利の栄光、私に。
作戦終了。艦隊が母港に帰還したわ。ありがとう。これで
I
ま
like
た
how
戦えるわ。
Glorious is getting MVP and not like Bismarck or like you'd think Wasp would. It's kind of funny. Okay, that's free real estate right there. This is my Bismarck dude that I'm finally working on. Obviously, you've seen me use my drag. We're gonna have a Zwei back. And for some reason, I do have my third ever Bismarck that I got from this event. She is heart locked. That's a nice CG. I need to use her at some point and then damage her just to see full CG. Just out of curiosity, I swear.
私は SX クラススティンガーよ。思いっきり痛くしてあげる。このワスプにバトルスターズ。作戦終了。艦隊が母港に帰還したわ。ありがとう。これでまた戦えるわ。
Well, I wished him the same luck that I had. I know exactly what that fleet is. Okay, we should win that. We got a powerful opening strike. Strikes with Dace, or Dace, Das, however you pronounce it. And then, of course, Wasp. Oh, Dace. Poor girl.
よし、敵を捕捉したわ。航空打撃戦は先手必勝。ワスプスクワドロンいっけー。発艦始め。ゴー。
敵の懐に肉薄いたします。
うっそ、マジでやっば。
さあ緊急浮上かかってらっしゃい。刺しに行くわ。Wasp Squadrons, attack!
侵略者どもめ。ふざけんな。
You know what? I take back everything I said. Everything I said. I actually had fun with this event.
ふざけんな。
The only stress was because of the time constraints.
この戦いの勝利の栄光、私に Thank you very much indeed! アドミラル、皆さん、感謝いたします。
I don't know if I'm gonna bother fighting the last two fleets.
艦隊が母港に控えていた。
Unless you want to see Wasp be damaged. You think she's as loaded as Intrepid is?
Good. 私、ビスマルクの出番ね。
Okay, what we will now do is I will preload everything. Like, I do not know if I'm going to bother fighting the last two fleets. They do not look like things I can beat. This fleet can beat. Pixel Amy, if you hear this, I'm actually thinking about getting back into VR chat. Yeah, that could be a chance for you to get in the game and meet me. You know, you could talk in VR chat. I'm actually thinking about getting back because I didn't finish my fishing dailies. I just did the Christmas event. That was like a night of the Christmas event. That was it. What the hell that said? This is a tough one. I don't know if I want to. Here's what I'll do, regardless if I bother fighting the last two fleets. Sound like it because of how late it is. I'm gonna say farewell to our final fleet that we used to clear the event. At some point, I guess it's just have only one fleet, the E4 P4, and try to find Nosaki. Because there is no way in hell I'm farming any of the other nodes for her, because fuck that. Nuh-uh. No E5 farming, and thank goodness I didn't have to do any. So as I unequip these girls, like, you know, give all but 6 of them leave, you know. Is it called shore leave term? Give them shore leave until, you know, the next update. I hope you all enjoyed this event as much as I enjoyed playing it. Well, actually I've heard very, the bosses were very easy. The pre-boss was not, so that was interesting. In some cases, strangely, it's a strange event because on medium, some of the bosses were actually harder than hard. Than they would be on hard, so that was interesting. People said it was a weird, unusual event. It just felt weird, but I thought that made it interesting because, especially the boss battles, they were actually very interesting to see the glass cannon effect. I personally ended up enjoying it, despite the usual like venting when I have a retreat or I fail a boss. That's every time. Like I act like that in the main game anyway, so I'm not gonna like hold it against the event. For me, I will give this event a 4.5 out of 5. It would have been a 5. It would be a 5-star if 1, I also had farmed the 2 new girls, and 2, especially if they didn't fucking throw Raw and Moo everywhere. That was just obnoxious. It's like, at that point, may as well just give me net class summer. Wait, no, don't do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. I'm glad we did not have this event in the summer. Just for that reason. Do not do that. She would have been everywhere. Yeah, I get that. And with that said,
機動部隊機関航空母艦運輸抜病する。
任務部隊このワスプが Thanks 気合十分任務部隊機動部隊機関
関西機の皆航空母艦千代だ。5光線追角出撃よ。
The new wasp stinger
I'll give her, like, basically this is how I'm gonna farm it. How my weekly, you know, all the transport farming quests are gonna be done. I'll do one here, but I'm actually gonna do E4P4. This is how this is gonna look for a while, if you're wondering how I would farm my transports after the event. E4P4 has so many transports and carriers along the way that I'm just gonna farm it there.
Ready?
That's gonna be a fleet I use all the way to the end of the event.
準備はいい
Unless I get more
Okay.
stock.
じゃあ行きましょうか
It's Move class is just a
Right,
chain.
anchor.
You only have to really worry about closing it. But Raw was a what the fuck. And I'm gonna, even though there's no proof of this because of the timing of when this girl, when Richard P. Leary was introduced, I'm gonna go ahead and call Raw Abyssal Richard P. Leary. I'm just gonna do it.
Yosh, 敵を捕捉したわ。航空打撃戦は先手必勝。Wasp Squadrons 発艦始め。よし、敵を捕捉したわ。航空打撃戦は先手必勝。Wasp Squadrons 発艦始め。Go! さーて、夜か。夜間作戦機で追撃したいところね。Go! Keep attacking! Kono wasp ni battle stars? Thanks! ざっとこんなもんよ。また見てて。Just keep going. We have returned. The mission was a success. Thanks. 気合十分よ。
戦艦ビスマルク抜病出撃するわ。